moisturizer and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like,
hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad.
ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. Where the at?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Play action. It's Eason. And the Raiders have got him. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Eason. And he checks this one down to Williams. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Eason. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now, first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 11.
Herbert on 1st down now. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The Raiders had 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's Jacobs from the gun. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Herbert off of play action. And that will be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
on fourth down. Herbert. The slant connects with Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Play action. It's Herbert. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing is Eason. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen's first catch. Good for a first down. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Eason to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll work this down inside the 30. To throw again on second down. Eason. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that to the 30. It'll be second down. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders 3. Brandon McManus, we kick off 40
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Raiders take over first and 10. They're on 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
To throw again on second down. Eason, that's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Eason sets to throw it. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert. And it's complete to Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He hits Adams complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Counter play with Jacobs. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Touchdown! Davante Adams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. First and 10, Eason. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Jacob Eason. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Down inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Eason. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A final shot before break. Eason. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this 1st half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the 1st half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Slant to Adams. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. Herbert on first down now. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Now it's Herbert. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On fourth down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. They'll throw on first down with Eason. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Eason. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. Going to be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
On first down, Eason. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
They go play action with Eason.
Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Here's Eason to throw.
He finds his target, Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
Play action. It's Eason.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Isaiah Likely with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Raiders 10. Brendan McManus, the kickoff for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Herbert back to the air. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third and 2, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And they work
this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Eason off the play fake.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Eason sets to throw it.
Looking deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jahan Dotson, 41 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back
field position. First and 10, Eason. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come right over there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On Herbert, his third interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Eason. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Raiders 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Las Vegas.
On first down, it's Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jahan Dotson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Broncos 35, Raiders 17. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
steps away. He's got a man, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Jacob Eason. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards.
To try again after the sack. Eason, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Being chased out left. And now here is another interception. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Broncos first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 24.
Raiders 25.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 10.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 56, Raiders 25. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Broncos, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due. I ain't been.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect.